shit!
What's up, guys? It's your DJ here, giving you another Kingdom Hearts tutorial. This time we're going to cover the original Kingdom Hearts for the PS2. We're going to cover English and Japanese. From what you see right now, it's in Japanese. There is a reason that I'm playing in Japanese first, because this is the foundation of the Kingdom Hearts series. So, the difference between English and Japanese, I'll explain it throughout the guide. One of the biggest differences is that Japanese has no difficulty. It's just vibration on or off. So we're just fuck it, we'll put vibration on. We got vibration on, and that's it. That's it. It's that easy. And now we're gonna start with the game. Now in the English, there's like more options and stuff, but I'll play that another clip. Okay, so now we're playing Kingdom Hearts for the PS2, but in English. There's nothing too different about this game compared to the Japanese. This is kind of like the difference part between the two. One major difference is there's a difficulty, which is normal or expert. This is basically the foundation of the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, standard and proud and beginner. So ideally in Final Mix you'll have beginner, standard, and then proud. This is basically the same thing, but there's no beginner. It's just normal and expert. The difference between expert and normal is that enemies do twice the amount of damage, and that's about it. Anyways, this game also has the HDD option if you have a PS2 with a original hard drive for the PS2, like the 40 gigabyte HDD that came out. I'll link a video to it so you guys can know what I'm talking about. Other than that, you guys need to know, especially for people who are interested in this game specifically, or people that just want to run it and don't know what the hell's going on because they're too used to the Final Mix version. I'm just here to say as a disclaimer is that this is a complete different game. The strats are different, even though it's like the same engine. This is the birth of the Kingdom Hearts series. So if you really want to understand how this game works, we go to this version. Japanese or English, English is fine, I guess. But if you really want to truly understand how this game works, you want to go with the Japanese. So we're going with the Japanese. We got some weeb music in the background. Hopefully I don't get copyright. Fucking YouTube doesn't copyright this shit, which they probably will, but fuck you, YouTube. So anyways, the route is basically the same as staff. Oh my god, sword. I'm sorry. It's the same route as sword for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix for standard mode. Now, standard mode is basically normal mode, but for the Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I'm not gonna talk about too much about Kingdom Hearts Final Mix because that's a complete different game. I made a tutorial about it. I'll put it somewhere in the chat, the link or something, so you guys can see it and how that works. But aside from that, I'm just gonna specifically talk about how this game works along with English. The route is sword, and we drop shield because our strength matters, and we don't care about defense because there's a specific strat on some bosses that we are gonna do that require crit HP, and we kinda need it. Another thing from it too is this game is more merciful than the Final Mix version. It's more merciful. Endgame does not suck dick, thank God. The only thing that really sucks about this game is mid-game, but I'll talk about that once we go through. Other than that, just enjoy, because I promise you guys that once you see this version of Kingdom Hearts, or even English, like once they show Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts English, you're gonna dig it. You guys are gonna dig it, I promise you. You're gonna be like, wow, this game is pretty lit. And you know what? It fucking is. So anyways, we're gonna start with, don't worry, I won't show like every cutscene. I'm just gonna show the ones that matter. You got some text smashing. If you want to mash text, you could press either R3 or you could press circle. Either one is or. You could like press both or something. I don't know, whatever fits your needs. So Sora has nothing right now, so we're just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk, explore shenanigans. What else? That's about it. So this is pretty chill right now. So we got our options. Like I explained before, we're gonna go with sword because sword is it's the main route that we do because of the abilities that we get. So we're just gonna pick sword. So remember to pick sword. So the game is gonna ask you, is like, yo, nigga, do you want this? And you're gonna be like, nigga, yes, I want this shit. Then we drop shield. The reason we drop shield is because, like I said before, there are certain strats that require crit health, and I'll explain that when the time comes. Throughout this video, you will see mostly Japanese. Any difference between English and Japanese? I mean, any difference between like the English version with this version? You'll see it. I'll cut it and explain. It's very thorough on that segment, and then that's basically it. But don't worry, it's not gonna fuck up your strats. It's not gonna confuse you with the menuing. It's the same shit. It's the same. Don't worry about it. Oh, there is one thing I need to point out. The Sora physics in this game is actually different. It's very different from the other versions of Kingdom Hearts. I can't explain how if you don't know your Sora physics, but it just feels different. Like, oh god. Okay, there you go. That right there felt different. Normally it would have like an air combo like ready, but that shit was totally different. But yes, just letting you know that the Sora physics in the Japanese versions are pretty weak. All right, let me just. Oh god. There you go. We don't want to do any finishers because Sora's animation lasts forever, and just do jabs. Jabs are safe. Don't worry, I'll put in the frame data for Sora along with his moveset in the description and stuff. Don't worry about it. Just as a, you know, kind of like the more you know type of stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, so the Sora physics are very different compared to the Final Mix version. English is better, but the Final Mix version like kind of fixed it the way how it should. And then the HD version just made it a lot faster for whatever reason. I don't know. That's just how it is. So, I'll be honest, I haven't played the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts or even English. So that's going to be pretty fun to kind of like de-rust while I'm doing this playthrough. Or tutorial. There you go. Air combos are faster. Ground combos produce more frames, and we don't want that. Oh, hello. Alright, that's cool. Now, once we open through this door, we are going to pick Dawn. Why do we pick Dawn? Because we gotta level the fuck up, because we're here to fuck shit up, pretty much. We got a thick sword that's very pointy, and if we level up, we're gonna have, like, good abilities pretty quick. So, similar to Standard. So that's why I said before in the other video that Standard is like based off of this game. And it's because of this version. It's because of Kingdom Hearts is based on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix is based off what? Kingdom Hearts. So just pick top menu, or you could do 2 top 1 bottom. I do that just to meme sometimes. Doesn't really matter because we're actually running cutscene %. A lot of people are not drawn to cutscene %, but honestly it's kind of chill. I like it. It's only like a 5. Well, if you're okay, to be fair, if you're running it on a HD on a DVD ROM, which is like just the disc and not the hard drive, it's a 5.5 hour run. Yes, it is kind of lengthy, but it's chill. It's a chill run. It really is. It's shorter than Final Fantasy X, and Final Fantasy X is a great game, and it has more following than this version. I don't know why. You know, people saying that cutscenes are like they're like heathens and shit, but I like it. You know, it's just chill. I have time to eat. I could talk to chat. It's very chill. Now in this segment right here, we're gonna do what we did before. If you watched the final mix version of my video, we're gonna look at the left side and target a shadow, and they're gonna jump together, or you just make adjustments depending on the situation. So we'll see what happens. Now in this version, you have enough time to like walk around. This also includes in English. So getting the save point should be easy. Well, I kind of suck because I didn't do it correctly, but it's okay. I haven't played this in a while, so just remember your save point so you could just touch it right away. So like you just save time while you just mash the text. Saves about like what, like a frame? I don't fucking know. Now, this is our first menu, optional, but we are going to change the camera because you cannot select the camera in this version. This also applies to English, so we're gonna select manual, or you could do auto. Now we're running this on DVD-ROM because I'm running on a BC PS3, so I can't access the hard drive. That's what it says next to it. This is only exclusive for the Japanese versions of Kingdom Hearts. Only exclusive to Japanese. English does not have that option. I'll show the menu in English. And yeah, so anyways, we're done with that. We're just gonna have manual camera. It's optional, like I said, so if you want manual camera, have manual camera. If you want to do auto, good luck, because auto really sucks. But yeah, now we're just gonna face... We're gonna face the first nigga of Darkside. You don't have to mash here, so it's okay. So no matter how fast you mash, nothing will happen. It's just a cutscene from default. And yes, if you guys are coming from the Final Mix HD version of Kingdom Hearts, the sound effects are different. It's just more detailed. That's why I love running the original Kingdom Hearts. And honestly, for casual people that don't know, or just explore like just Kingdom Hearts in general, what made it so great, play the PS2 versions, because those are worth more looking into. Don't play the PS4, but obviously, I just respect this game way too much. You can see how slow these air combos are. There you go. Yeah, you could definitely tell how slow these air combos are compared to the Final Mix version. And I'm like mashing. I mash most of the time, but sometimes I do time it depending of how they are. So remember your Sora physics. That's like a thing that you really gotta remember. Just time your combos and stuff, and then you're good. Alright, cool. After that cutscene, we're just gonna pick up items. Nothing special. For you guys who are not familiar with Toji Hop is, basically you just go in this little gap right here. You press circle or X, and then you're good to go. And that's it. That's Toji Hop. Very simple. Not a hard tech to learn. Takes a few practice, but just know the spot and you'll be fine. Alright. Oh, just letting you know, the camera is a little different in the Japanese version along with English. So, get used to whatever version you're playing right now. So yeah, it'll be slightly different. Oh, I forgot to jump. That's okay. So we're just gonna get the last piece and then trigger another cutscene. There's nothing much to it. Alright, alright, cool. Alright, now after that cutscene is, played, remember to look at the camera through the left side, and there's gonna be a fish right in the corner. So just try to cop it right away. It's the RNG is kind of consistent, so we'll see what we get. Yeah. So we're gonna see the fish. All right. Go in the middle. It's gonna go in the corner. Jump or not. There you go. Basically that. My time was a little off. And then we get the last fish. And that's it. Very simple. We're gonna go in and trigger another cutscene after we get this mushroom. Alright, cool. Now the camera behaves. There you go. We're gonna proceed and get the seagull egg. Very simple. Nothing much is going on. One thing that I do want to highlight is the lighting in this game is very different. This goes along with English. It's very different compared to the final mix version. I do not know why. Oh, don't worry about me slicing the tree there. You could get a coconut there pretty early. If not, it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, select the, you know, the normal option, the typical stuff. Oh yeah. So in the original Kingdom Hearts, they have like trouble with the lighting. Like when you see the cutscenes, you're gonna notice that cutscenes are a lot darker than they should be. The final mix versions, they kind of fixed it, but for some reason, it's really dark when you like play the original Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why. That's just how it is. Yeah, I get used to like Japanese voices. So we're just gonna hop. Don't drop that little plank. And then jump again. And then jump again. And then jump to the ladder. There you go. That's very consistent. You shouldn't miss it. There you go. Now we're just gonna hop. Hop again. Hop one more time. Get the star. We're gonna go back. Okay. We're gonna jump to get more distance. And then jump again. Alright. We're gonna jump as far as we can. Or not. That's fine. There you go. You can't... Oh, one thing you need to know is that do not you lose this race. If you lose this race, you will have to reset. Because the item route in this game is very different compared to the final mix versions. I will explain why in just a moment. So try your best to not fuck that up. I'm actually serious about that. I've actually lost like... You just lose time. Just don't do it. Oh, we got it. Coconut. One more. Okay, we have bad luck. Okay. Yeah, this is... Oh my god. There you go. God, that was awful. Could be commentator's curse. I don't know. But either or, we should be Gucci. Now, we got 2 coconuts. We got some stuff that I don't remember anymore. We'll get this last room. Since she gave us a bottle, we're gonna get the water. Because we can't drink salt water because we'll die. And that's basically it. So after we talk to her, notice this cutscene. After we talk to her, that's it. That's it. In the final mix version, they added a new cutscene for that part. I don't know why. Alright, after that cutscene's done, we're gonna trigger another cutscene. I will highlight part of the cutscene that matters. Wow, that actually never happened before, but okay. After the light shines, mash so the text disappears once you see Keyblade. So we're gonna see it twice. 1 and 2. There you go. Now we're free to fight the boss. Alright, now we have our first boss. There's nothing special about this. Just beat his hands as fast as you can. Try your best. Oh god. try your best to mash out or time your combos. One thing I do want to highlight is that if you listen to the Keyblade, you will hear like crit hits, and you can tell if you have it once you hear like a high pitch finisher. So if you listen carefully and if you like mash the if you like once you start doing combos and you hear like a high pitch finisher, that's how you know you got a crit hit. That's a fun fact for you guys to know. Alright, the usual. After that scene is done, move to the right, trigger a cutscene, mash circle or whatever. The text will appear fast, just like you saw. In the final mix version, it's slower, if you guys noticed. Typical route, nothing different. So press circle casually on this part, because you will bonk the door, and you don't want that, because that's like a second lost. Technically, because a parry lasts for like 60 frames out of 30, and this game runs at 30 frames. That throwback with the color scheme. Remember, they gotta kill 5 shadows. Excuse me. Try to highlight the Heartless on the left side from where Sora is facing. It's just easier for me in my opinion. The rest is up to you. That was perfect. That was literally perfect. That's why I say it to do it that way. Now we're just gonna get hit because we have to die to Leon. So give us a moment. That's good. One more. Oh, we need one more. There you go. That's what I want. Okay, cool. We're doing this because it's faster to die to Leon than killing Leon. And it's just easier. And, like, he gives us an elixir, if anything, but it's not that important. Alright, let's see. Alright, that was perfect. That was literally the perfect scenario. Alright, so after that's done, talk to Yuffie. Try not to talk to her like what I just did. Get the elixir. And talk to Leon. Alright, just mash text and proceed to the next fight. Alright, in this part of the fight, we have 3 choices. Well, technically 2. We could either A, rely on Donald and just spam fire throughout the rest of the soldiers. B, just try to despawn them, or C, we fight them ourselves. So I personally think it's best to try to despawn while Donald's like doing all the killing. So we'll just go with that option. So in order for you to do that, oh fuck, I picked up the item by accident. We're just gonna run around and try our best to despawn them. So we're not gonna look at them. We're just gonna be kind of our thing. See how I like despawn most of them? See how I one despawn? It never goes perfect. So usually it's kind of RNG of like how well it despawns. But you saw how like one of the Heartless like despawned it, so you kind of want that to happen while Donald is like killing them. And then we got guard armor. In this fight, we're just gonna try to do what we did before, which is bash his foot at the right time. If you miss it, don't worry. Just try again. It's all about timing. When he jumps, just jump as well. And try to stun him. English has different Sora physics. I'll show that fight right after this one. Along with the damage. Because for some reason, you do more damage in English than you do in J. So this fight's going to take a little longer than it should. But we should be good. Oh. Okay. I'm whiffing a lot of finishers. That's not good. Okay. It's believe me, it's hard. It's actually not easy. It's actually not easy to like punish guard armor in this version. That's kind of like the wacky thing about J, is that the sword physics aren't that good. So just bash, continue doing it. It might take a little long than normal, but you're doing fine. And that's it. That's guard armor. There, that's the blue screen that I was talking about. So if you could do that, you can remove Goofy's ethers. Alright, do the same strat as before. If you fail it, just parry it. The Sora physics are better in this version. That's one thing I wanted to point out. Not doing as much ground combos as I normally did in J. There you go. I don't know if you noticed that he does die a little faster in English. Like, just a little bit. Let's see how long it takes. There you go. Alright, after that cutscene, we're just gonna match 2 techs. Leon's gonna give you some money. Nothing special here. There is something very different in this version compared to the final mix route for the PS2, and that is we're gonna do like a kind of like a game breaking sequence glitch. I will show you that in a little bit right after we do this menu. So on this menu, we're gonna alright, so we're gonna change Sora's potion with Goofy's ether. And then Spear Brave, or Brave Warrior, whatever it's called. And then Dodge Roll. And that's it. Now what we're going to do is pick up an extra item. Which is right here. We're going to pick up a postcard. Now, why are we picking up a postcard? Because we cannot sell synth items in this version of Kingdom Hearts. Why? I don't know. It's just beta as fuck. So we're just going to go through kind of like the Traverse Town 2 route. Don't worry, there are no enemies. Now this part, we're gonna go through a trinity. You know, match some techs. We're gonna up tilt the controller, up tilt it, and then go through the door. So up tilt, go through the door, and that's it. Game breaking sequence. Now we're gonna talk to Leon. He's gonna talk about nonsense, and we're gonna get an Earth Stone or whatever it's called. And we're going to give that to Godmother when we come back. So we're just mashing through text. Nothing too special. Remember that this is only exclusive. Hello. Remember that this is only exclusive to the English and Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts for the PS2. Now for 1.5, the English version of 1.5, you could do this clip. But in the Japanese version, you cannot. I just want to point that out there for y'all. So we're just going to go back where we came from. We have to do all this right now just because it saves time and it's less of a headache. Trust me. I don't like doing the normal Traverse Town route when I was running FM. So. But anyways, don't worry. There are no enemies. You can do whatever the hell you want. And we're gonna go through this door, this chocolate door, We're gonna try to swag fire. Let's just see that. Ah! Got him! That's right. In this version, fire is half MP. So when I shoot fire, it's half MP. Another thing too, you cannot do the swag fire strats in the Japanese version, only in English and in Final Mix. So, there you go. I thought that fire faded. But before we go through that door, we're gonna go through the Blue Trinity. Get some money and that camping set. We're gonna need it because we need to pick up some... We are gonna pick up extra items, but this is the only time we're gonna do it. And other than that, that's about it. Alright, in English, we could actually swag fire. Just like that. Remember, fire costs 1 full MP. Alright, cool. After that cutscene happened, dodge roll, get the Blue Trinity. We are gonna need it. We're gonna need it. Pick up this Mega Ether. If you want, you can pick up extra money, but it's not necessarily, but it's ideal. We're gonna talk to these chipmunks. Press square for the Gummi menu. This menu is different based on the controls. I'll explain right now. So we're gonna press square, triangle, press yes, and then activate the Gummi pieces so we can make our tissue ship. And that's about it. That's just one major difference between the Final Mix and in the HD version. I mean the original and the Final Mix version. Another thing too that I want to point out are the Gummi missions. The Gummi missions are different. They are different by the way how they're displayed, as you can see right now. They're different. Trust me. If you're used to running Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, you'll definitely see the difference in Gummi missions. Another thing too I would advise is to shoot at the Gummi ships because the game will lag. And pick up these pieces, these Gummi pieces, just in case you lack money while you're selling items to Sid and all that stuff. It shouldn't happen. The chances of that are pretty low, but it's just like a safe precaution. Alright, after that cutscene, center your camera. Optimal movement. Remember not to dodge roll too much because animation can take forever, and frames. We gotta save the frames. Press square and walk. Push the couch. Push the couch. Don't do what I just did. Drink that blue stuff. Remember to control your camera with L2 and R2. That's just how it works in this version. Just in case you guys didn't know. Alright, mashing through that text. Remember to forward tilt and dodge roll. And that's basically it. Alright, after we talk to the cat that has acid, we're just gonna fire everything. Remember, fire's half of an MP. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, we just killed everything. Alright. This is required. You need to get this Blue Trinity. Oh, perfect. We just got all ether drops pretty much. Now, what I say that is because we got the first ether from Goofy, we got the second one from the Blue Trinity, and we got the last one from the from the other Blue Trinity. So we're just gonna talk. Yes, the cameras are different. Get used to it. That's just how it is. Nothing special here. Just mash through text. Make sure that you see the box fall in first. So it's gonna be the first one. It's gonna be the second one to the left. So we're just gonna go here, mash, and that should be it. There you go, perfect. Shout out to the old color scheme. Alright, once this battle begins, just do air combos really slow. Try to not get parried too much because that's like, you know, it's just more frames and you don't want that like it just happened right now. Try not to get hit either. This game could be a dick sometimes. Still the same issues before. This can lag and you can actually die. So to save yourself, get like 2 HP orbs and just continue with the fight. Your party members will save you. Just make sure you do that. Try to get the money. Or not. I forgot that in this version, the cutscene just triggers quick. I forgot about that. I forgot to mention that. Only in the Japanese version. I don't think you could do it in English. I really doubt it. Because it's slightly different for whatever reason. But I know in Japanese, that cutscene is a little, like, quick. So remember with your movement, you're going to trigger another cutscene. Alright, we're just going to continue talking to this cat. And he's, like, tripping balls right now. Just do basic movement. Nothing too special. Camera can behave a little different. In this version, at least. English should be more merciful. Good news is, we don't need this elixir. If you guys are familiar with the final mix version that you need this elixir, we don't need that much items in this game, so we're just gonna go through. For you guys that are used to PS4, you could dodge roll here. For those of you not, it's the same as usual. Remember to turn your camera and try not to touch the floor, because that's bad. Good thing about this, about Kingdom Hearts for the PS2, your commands activate on frame 1. So that's really good compared to the HD version. It takes more frames to do that. Try to jump and do the stuff correctly. Like to, you know, get on the ledge correctly. Alright, now after the cutscene has played off, what we're going to do, I know you're not used to the color scheme, but what we're going to do is target and fire until it just knocks out. And it's a very, very easy fight compared to the final mix. The final mix version, they buffed this boss very stupid, and I don't know why. I hate it, but either or, this strat is very consistent, and you don't have to, like, do like gimmicky stuff. All you need are like ethers and that's it. And J, it's super easy just because you have fire. So what we're gonna do, oh yeah, the camera's a little different too. There you go. It's already knocked out with just fires. There you go. We're gonna respect it. Go back. That's it. We're gonna stun lock him pretty much with just fires. Go. Continue what we're doing before. Please use the ether. I just went ballsy on that part. And there you go. And that's Trickmaster. That's Trickmaster. Is that easy? Alright. Now, in this fight, when we're facing Sabor, what we're going to do is not attack her. We're actually going to get knocked out. Because in this version, for Kingdom Hearts Japanese, you take more damage at the very beginning, but then you get very strong throughout the course. English is like the opposite. You're more buffed in the beginning, and then you kind of get nerfed throughout the course of the run. So what we're gonna do is get hit. You're gonna see how much difference of damage it is. See how much, like, see the difference? If she behaves like that's okay. And there you go. She can whiff, it's okay, but you want to get hit to activate this cutscene. This cutscene is like 10 seconds faster than you like fighting her and seeing the outcome of Sora defeating, beating support, then Tarzan saving her. I think it saves like 10 seconds or something. Alright, now in this version of Kingdom Hearts, you have to defeat Sabor. Reason why is you're not going to do, well, Sabor's not going to kill you fast enough. So the most optimal way is beat the crap out of the kitty. See? So, just respect it and pop the shit out of her. Oh, that was too slow. She can still whiff, but not as easy as you think. There you go. Much faster than her killing you. Alright, remember to select Tarzan. We're gonna jump and do our first menu here. So we're gonna use is remove this ability, the second ability, this ability, the wind stuff, and then add a crit plus. Don't worry about anything else. Yeah, that's it. Alright, just remember to pick up this Mega Ether. We're not going to use it, we're going to sell it later on. Skip the cutscene. Typical stuff. Nothing major. We're going to do what we did before. Remember to have Tarzan in your party. Talk to Jade. You could walk the screen while it's like being loaded. And then more shenanigans. After that nonsense is done, we're going to do Hippo Hop. Or Hippo Skip, I mean. So we're just going to go. Try not to mess this up. It's nothing too big, but it can happen. Did that little safe there, but it's okay. And then, there you go. As you can see, normally when you go up, you'll see like a text box, but it's more higher up. Actually, no, never mind, it's not. Okay, scratch that. So yeah, like I said before, the rooms are different. Alright. We're gonna get out of the treehouse and go back to the tent, so I'll see you there. Alright, that's done. Now we're gonna fight Power Wilds. Don't worry, Power Wilds are very consistent. The game will lag. Fair warning. Alright. We're going to continue. Hopefully your party members get enough money. Because it's going to matter later on. But don't worry about it too much. Gonna dodge roll up. The, yeah, it's a little different. Like, I can't really describe the rooms. The rooms are just different in this version. I believe they're different in English as well. But yeah, just the same stuff. Nothing too major. You'll get used to it. Now just reduce frames. The game will lag, so it's okay. Remember your punish game. Oh my god. I don't know where he came from, but okay. I got more potions. Okay, that was alright for what it was. So we're gonna waste that. Consume an ether. Don't use the mega ether just yet. We're gonna use that a little later. Alright, so let's see what RNG we got. Seems alright. Yeah, the game will lag. Completely normal. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna use our Mega Ether in the next room. Try not to do what I just did. It's an easy timing. Oh yeah, be aware of the camera. It's a little different. Just a little different. Nothing too special. There you go. There you go. That was pretty good. Alright, and our final room. Blizzards are more powerful than fires, but try not to use them too much. Like in this scenario. There you go. See? Just like that. Just remember that fires cost 1 MP in English. Just gotta keep that out. So if you see me like doing like fire stretch, try to think twice before you actually do it. Okay. That happens. That's okay. Okay. Kind of want to keep her in a corner like that. Going through the forest. Very, very typical stuff. Nothing too special. Get used to the weird transitions within the rooms. Now skipping this cutscene. Wait for the frame. Just like that. And we're good. Oh yeah, remember to put on White Fang. I almost forgot about that. That could have been crucial. And that's it. Just mash text. And we're going to fight Clayton. So just make sure you have White Fang on, because if not, it'll just suck. Now in this fight, we're going to center our camera. Keep him cornered. Blizzard, whatever. And he should be dead. There you go. I almost fucked that up. I almost fucked that up. Dodge the bullet. Stun him. Do not stun him too much. Just stun him. Let him be. Let him do his thing, because if you stun him too much, he'll just be stuck in that weird animation. So let him be in the corner. And just beat the shit out of him. Where is he? Okay, just 1, 2, 1. It's a little hard in this version, I admit that. Gotta concentrate a little bit. Oh, there you go. There you go. Remember, in this part, remember to max out your MP, because we're going to need it in this upcoming fight. I'll tell you when. Oh yeah, and Clayton has a different animation when he dies for some reason. Alright, now we're just going to go through the cave. This part is a little different. The way how the camera is, and the way Sora grabs on the ledge. Only in the Japanese version. So if you notice that it takes like more animation to like go over the ledge, that's completely normal in Kingdom Hearts Japanese. After we talk to Sid, we're gonna sell items. Now by default, it's gonna be labeled on Sora. So just go down and go to your inventory and just sell basically everything until you get 1,250. So we got enough. So we're just gonna go and warp out. And this segment's gonna be very quick. So we're gonna go back. And then go to Merlin's house. Talk to Merlin. Just more attacks. Very chill, you know. Alright, so go to the first district and basically do like Sid stuff. So we're gonna buy items. So just buy the usual piece, nothing different. You know, just remember to select the Fire G and the Haste G, and you're basically done. Press square for the Gummi block. This menu is a little different, so we're gonna go down because the game doesn't select the Gummi ship automatically, so you have to manually select down every time you do the Gummi menu. And proceed with the usual stuff. Alright, that's done. And proceed to the fucking the worlds and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you guys don't know, that you cannot freely move the cursor while selecting worlds. You have to manually select each item that are in the universe. So I can't like go out freely. It's all manual. So you just gotta get used to it. And then after that, just go to we're gonna go to Agrabah, aka Sand Planet. So I'll see you there. Okay, so after Jasmine shits herself, we're gonna center the camera and just dodge roll. And then we're gonna move the camera and go to the left room. So try not to get bopped. Alright, bandits appear. We bounce because we're gonna do bandit skip. And since we're on PS2, bandit skip is really free because there are the commands come out at frame 1, which is a fun fact. It actually does because I actually counted the frames. I don't know exactly how many frames it takes for 1.5, either PS3 or PS4, but I do know it takes way more. So we're gonna leave, get the Mega Elixir, get this Mega Ether, you're gonna need it, and then proceed to the next fight. They do hit a little hard, but they're much weaker than they are in There you go. Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, this part loads a little longer, depending if you have money or not. What I wanted to highlight is we don't use Simba just because you guys are gonna see why Simba's not a good choice. Another thing too is that bandits are a lot weaker in this version compared to the final mix. I don't know why they're buffed. I just don't know why. But anyways, I'll let this cutscene play out. Alright, remember to select Goofy over Aladdin. And we're done. Okay. So we're just gonna go to our corner and do the bandit skip, pretty much. So it'll be easy. Don't worry about it. Center the camera. Change it to the Jungle Blade Keyblade. Right. Remove Sandstorm and put... Oh! I forgot to mention. In this version, Aladdin has less AP. So you have to remove 2 abilities. So we're going to remove Cheer and Sandstorm. And put in Crit Plus. I completely forgot about that. So that's interesting. We're not going to do anything else. We're going to remove Aladdin's items. And put it on Sora. And that's basically it. So, typical movement. Try not to fall off like I almost did. Try not to grab on the ledge because beta physics. We're just gonna go to the usual route. Alright, hopefully we don't get black fungi. Alright. Oh, I almost fell off. Okay. Don't worry about that item. We don't need it. Pick up this Mega Ether. Don't worry, there is a reason to picking up all these items. And you will see why. We got more text box. We're gonna have a pretty shit fight coming up right now. This is probably like the only downfall fight in all of KHJ, in my opinion. And you'll see why. Okay, so when this fight begins, we're just gonna lock on and just do ground combos. Try to get between the eyes of Pot Centipede because the antennas won't hit you if you like do ground combos between the eyes. Just don't be afraid of it. It'll take a while for you to basically get hit and die from it. Okay, it's gonna move rooms. Be very careful when you do air combos while transitioning rooms because you will clank. Just do ground combos, it's a lot safer. And just blizzard a lot. And I mean a lot. Alright, this is actually... Okay, there you go. The game will lag. Don't be afraid. Okay. Remember to ground heal. Just never kind of like jump heal. So he's gonna... Oh, God. This fight does take a little long, I'll admit that. And In Final Mix, this fight is a little better, but yeah, all he does is break. So just bear it. Alright, he's dying pretty soon. Okay, so see, you try to do your air combos a little higher. There you go. Move the room. Try to go to the next room if you can. If not, it's no biggie. The text box is there. Okay, we got to the next room. That's good. That's a good sign. When that happens, what we're gonna do is center the camera. The camera isn't shit in this version, at least, thank God. So we're gonna center the camera and fight Tiger Head. So center it, just like that. That can happen too, but don't worry about it. All right, so we're just gonna have a text box that's a little different. It's a little different, and we're gonna go to do the usual strat if you're familiar with Final Mix. So we're gonna poke his back and just poke his eyes out pretty much. Nothing special, and you're gonna see how free this fight really is. So hold on tight. Let's go. I don't like doing combo. Okay, just when you have one left, kind of like down tilt, so you can walk back and just like do regular stuff, like poke his eyes out. Try not to fall off. Please don't fall off. There you go. That's Tiger Head and Kingdom Hearts J. Damn! Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing as before, but this time is a little different since we are in English. Alright, I'm trying not to mess up because the controls are switched. Alright, just gonna poke his head. Just like that. And this is pretty much what we're gonna do. Just poke his eyes out and hope to God that we don't get boxed. Remember that your fires and blizzards are, well, fire is on triangle, and I think blizzard is on square, if I remember correctly. Yep, I did. I always have it on default magic. Remember to down tilt while you're poking his eyes out so you don't fall off. Oh, be careful. Respect the movement. Okay. Oh god, and the game can lag. Oh my god, that was scary. I completely forgot that the game can really lag when that happens. But yeah, that's the English version. Alright, we're gonna menu, put on scan, and combo plus. That's it. So now this part is a little different. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. And dodge roll. That was a little different with the camera. And then that's it. Alright, after that cutscene's done, just go back to the room. And then we're gonna go to the next fight. Center your camera. It's easier in my opinion. Jump over that fat thing. Go to this room. And we're gonna go straight to the boss. So I'll see you guys in the treasure room. Alright, once we're in, touch the save, and we're gonna proceed to the fight. Alright, so when the fight begins, center your camera, because the camera is different. Alright, he's gonna do some lasers, And what we're gonna do is just beat him. Do not blizzard. Do not blizzard. I have to really stress that out. And we're just gonna beat the shit out of him. He's gonna spam lasers the whole time. So all you gotta do is just evade and punish. Don't worry about healing, that's why Donald's there. Just like that. That was a little trolly. Normally, Donald will heal you, and that's about it. It's very rare to fuck up that fight. Very rare. Like, if anything, it's probably Aladdin lacking damage, and he actually did. But I still got it. Alright, we're gonna do the same as before. Center the camera. Jump, and we're just gonna beat the crap out of him. He's gonna spam lasers, so respect it. If you get hit, it's okay. This part is super important. You want to stun him the right amount, because he's actually gonna do the little pole move or whatever. You're not gonna get hit with that move, and you cannot one cycle in this version. God damn! And GD's more aggro, so watch out for that. And Jafar moves pretty slow, a little faster than Japanese, but it's still a little slow. Now we're just gonna stun. There you go. That was pretty good. That was really, really good. Even though Aladdin lacked a little bit of damage, but that's how you want the fight to be. Okay, so we got Jafar. It's a little different, but nothing too different. Just try to do not smack his hand, because he will spam lasers. So, oh yeah, your Sora physics are off in this fight. In English, it's a little better. So try not to over damage, because you want the good pattern. Respect it. Do not smack his hand, because he will spam lasers. And when he spams lasers, it's pretty annoying. Alright, let's see what pattern he gives us. Should be good. Okay, we have a good pattern. Just do 1-2s. There we go. While we're waiting for Iago. Alright, so we're just gonna smack him. And don't worry about getting punched in the face. Ugh, you do whiff, it's okay. That's completely normal. While Aladdin is beating the shit out of Iago, if he can, just blizzard. There you go. Just like that. Alright, so we got carpet minigame. This isn't too hard to fail. Just try to get hit by everything if you can. Try not to suck like I'm doing right now. So we're just gonna get bopped pretty hard. Alright. Let's see. Kinda go on the right side first. Do not pick up too many HP orbs. Pick up. Okay, fuck that up. That's okay. We're fine. And then, that's it. And now we're gonna leave the room and go to this little shop right here, or storage. Get the Green Trinity, because in this version, we're gonna get power-ups, and that's what makes it so broken in this version. So we're gonna get a power-up. That's the power-up. We're gonna equip the fucking Keyblade and activate the power-up on Sora, and then we bounce. We got some text. Don't worry about it. It's nonsense. Alright, cool. So after we get swallowed by the whale, I am going to highlight something different. And I'll show you right now. Look at this box. That is a Kingdom Hearts J exclusive. Alright, so we're just gonna dodge over and do like the typical route. Remember to... Oh, right, camera's a little different. That kind of cucked me. Dodge roll once and walk. That's it. About that box I just highlighted. I don't know why in the Japanese version of this game the box is there, but from English and on it's not. So that's just, I don't know, that's just an Easter egg. And in the Cage community we just highlight that box because it's just poggers. Alright, cool. After that cutscene, oh my god, weird camera angles. Try to do the... Okay, what I was trying to do was Chamber 3 skip. It's hard to do it in this version, I'll be honest. It's fucking weird. As you can see, I am struggling because I don't remember how the rooms look like. Just try to center your camera and just adapt. This only happens in the Kingdom Hearts J version. This room is a little normal, but not really. I don't know why this version has like very cucked camera angles. Like, look at this shit. The fuck is this? Okay, this one is tolerable. That one is actually more tolerable out of all the rooms. Alright, after Pinocchio gets molested, we're gonna go and fight Centipede. Parasite Cage. God damn it. This fight is different. Why? Because one, the HP is different. You're gonna see enemies from here on out having more HP than usual, and their AIs are kind of cucked from what you just saw in Agrabah. So that's gonna be interesting. So we're just gonna dodge roll and try not to get disrespected like we just did, and try to go on the rib cage because he can't touch you, just like that. So just go on the rib cage, do the usual strat. This is a free fight. If you get bopped, that's okay. Just keep going. You shouldn't get bopped any more than what you are now. Yeah, just make sure you stay in that sweet spot. There you go. You can die in this fight if you're reckless like I am. But as long as you're there, you should be good. Just remember that when you're doing air combos, you're slowly drifting the kind of like the dead zone of Parasite Cage, because for some reason in this version, along with English, the hitbox isn't as big as you think, and they kind of buffed him in the final mixed version. Like, he has a bigger hitbox with his tentacles. Alright, after that nonsense, open the chest. It's a little different, I know. And then we're gonna go and put on Berserk, Cheer for Goofy, and a high jump. That's all I need. Now, we're gonna pick up Dumbo, the Water Gleam, which gives you Dumbo. Before anything, get this cottage. Why do we get this cottage? Because it makes Halloween Town a little easier. So, I'll explain that later. So we're just gonna go, grab on ledge or whatever. Remember to get this chest, because in this version of Kingdom Hearts... Oh, there! Look at the box! Poggers! Fucking poggers. Anyways, I kind of forgot that the box is still there for whatever reason. We're gonna do Zetra's jump, get on the ledge, enter the room. We got rare truffles, that's a fast load, so that's good RNG. Okay, good. Alright, now we got Parasite Cage 2. So we're gonna... Just like that. That only works in the Japanese version to stun Parasite Cage like that with just the fire. Don't do it in English. I tried. It doesn't work. Along that stun is RNG. So the fact that I got it first try is pretty sick. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing as we did before. Notice that he has way more HP than usual. He breaks out, just blizzard. Oh my god. We want to get back into the loop as much as we can. That happens too. Try to get back into that spot that we were talking about. There you go. There you go, just like that. Very easy in this version. Alright, so after winning the world map, they're just gonna talk nonsense. Highlight Monstro and Warp. So in this part of the game, this is like a pre-hook ship segment. Because Monstro is RNG. We could have this text right here, which is Goofy saying that, oh, we just missed the whale. Which is why I said to get the water gleam early, because you will, if you miss Monstro, you're kind of fucked. If you don't have the water gleam. But missing Monstro saves about 45 seconds. So it's technically a pre-hook ship. So you really want to have Monstro like evaded while you're doing the Gummi ship mission. And now we're just doing Halloween Town. That's it. It's just that easy. Alright, cool. Halloween Town. Alright, we're just gonna go through some text. Nothing unusual. Dodge roll. Walk. It's faster that way. We're gonna dodge roll. Jump. Jump again. Jump one more time. Get the power up. There are little power ups in this route. So yeah, we're gonna pick up a good amount of power ups. And that's it. Alright, after that's done, we're gonna go to the laboratory and meet with Dr. Frankenstein, or whatever his name is. Just dodge roll. Ooh, the camera's a little different here. This part right here, we want Jack in our party. So we're gonna eliminate Donald and have Jack over Donald. Alright, after this cutscene, we're gonna replace Donald over Jack. And position our camera. We're gonna do the biggest menu in the game. So we're gonna remove, hold on, Jack's ethers. And put on the power up for Sora. Put on the ethers that we just took out. We're gonna put the Ray of Light over White Fang. We're gonna take, forgive me, this is a big menu. So we're gonna remove these 4 items, except this one, abilities, except this one, because this is like Ghostly Scream or something. And we're gonna mess up with the attributes, so we're gonna make Jack not attack at all, along with Goofy. That should be it. And don't put advanced magic for Donald, because it'll mess up a fight. That's about it. That's about it? I think that's about it. Yeah. Sorry, it's like a hard menu to memorize. Alright, just center the camera. Wow, the camera's really different in this game. Yeah, just center the camera and just exit. We're just gonna do the normal stuff. Nothing special. Jump over here so you can save movement. There's gonna be a little text box. Just do the normal stuff. Hello, hello. This is a. Yeah, I'm like really not used to the camera for this game, so you could tell how rusty I really am. Okay, can you kill it? Right, because I made him not attack so much. So 1, 2, and then. Alright, that's about it. Oh, my bad. Okay, Goofy did his job. It does take a little longer to load this scene. I don't know why. That's just the Kingdom Hearts J thing. So don't, like, freak out over it. Yeah, it just takes a little longer. Don't worry about it if you're on Kingdom Hearts Japanese. In English, it just loads right away. So, yeah, this is like one of the weird things. Alright, after that shenanigans, we're going back outside. Center your camera. Dodge roll. Alright, we're back in the graveyard. So we're just going to kill these white knights. This is actually good RNG. Fire is weaker in this game compared to the original. I mean, for the English version, so you should be okay. So we're just gonna go here, go there, dodge roll twice. You shouldn't miss the that little command because commands come out at frame 1 and it's super free in this version. That's the benefit of running Kingdom Hearts for the PS2. Okay, 3. So I have to like be extra cautious. You can only do that in Kingdom Hearts J. In the other versions, you can't make Sora attack as soon as that cutscene's triggered. I don't know why. That's just the Kingdom Hearts J thing. Oh, we got Black Fungi. Okay, so we're just gonna do our typical stuff. All right, don't give me nonsense. Alright, just gonna continue with our lives. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna activate this. God damn it. Alright, center the camera, dodge roll forward. Use a cottage. Why? Because it'll make lock, shock, and barrel a lot easier and more bearable. We're just gonna go up the tower. Ugh, god damn it. Keep fucking that up. Okay. So going up the tower. Just like that. Okay. Alright, beating children. What you want to do is like center the camera or aim, try to be as center as you can and just blizzard everything. Eventually one of the kids will die. If not, it's okay. Try. If they're trolling, just spam blizzard. They do give you bigger rewards in the Japanese version. That is one thing I do want to point out. Okay, if they're trolling, just there. You don't have to deal with their shenanigans anymore. Blizzard is your best friend. It really is. And yeah, and also another thing to note is that if you point the camera towards the children, the game will lag. So it's something you want to keep in mind to like try not to aim the camera towards the kids, the FPS and stuff. So yeah, we changed party members. We're gonna go take out Ray of Light and put on White Fang. Remember to remove Donald in your party. Okay, so we got Oogie. This fight is actually pretty hard just because you want to have a really good cycle and you want to get hit the right amount before you start doing the loop. There you go. Alright, they took out one. If they're gonna behave, they're not behaving, so... Okay, we're at crit health right now. That's exactly what we need. Try not to die. There you go, that was pretty good. Now we're gonna punish. Just throw blizzards. Blizzards do more damage than fires. There you go, just like that. That was pretty sick. Remember to punish. There you go, just like that. In English, I'll clip English. English, you do like slightly less damage while doing the berserk. If you want to know what Berserk is an ability that boosts up your strength while you're in crit health. Hence why this fight is very dangerous. Now this part of the of the fight, we're gonna cure, and then reflect the dice. If you fail it, it's okay. Buzzsaw is pretty quick. We don't want to get hit. Oof, I gotta be careful with that. We don't want to get hit too much because this part is the part where you could get like a guaranteed 3 cycle. You could only get 3 cycle in English just because the scaling of the game. So we can do everything fine, and then fire, just like that. We gotta make sure that the HP is on the blue lock-on bar. So it should be good. There you go. I kind of messed that up, but it's okay. Oh, I got Buzzsaw again. Gotta try not to get hit. Alright, we should be good. There you go. That's 3, that's Oogie and Kingdom Hearts English. Alright, so we got some text. After this, I don't know why, in Japanese, it just fades out, and then we just start the fight. We're gonna go and just do 2 blizzards. Or that works too. Okay. Remember the ledge takes a little longer in the Japanese, so 1. Just do 2 blizzards overall. We're gonna go up the tower or the manor, whatever it is. Reason why is because the game will lag, and this will just save you the trouble of like dealing with headaches and stuff, and you'll see what I mean. So it is very painful to deal with this. There you go. That's fine. Okay, just like that. There you go, just like that. Try not to do a finisher, just cancel it with your fire. And, oh yeah, the shit fades out fast in this version. I don't know why, it just does. Alright, after them being all lovey-dovey and shit, just mash through text. We get a Keyblade that we're gonna use, and it kinda sucks. You'll see why. Alright, just... Now we're gonna menu, change the Keyblade to the most current one, and we're gonna install Aerial Sweep and Counter. Alright, after that's done, keep your regular party members. We're gonna hop and go through this door. Don't get kicked like I almost did. Blizzard and go down. Now we're just gonna go to our normal route, just like that. Okay, so right after they took away Wendy's from us, we're gonna hop like that and proceed to the next fight. That grab is pretty rare and not consistent, so to me, that I got that while doing this tutorial is pretty sick. Just want to highlight that. Now just go up, just like normal. Alright, there's nothing new in this fight. We're just gonna, like, beat the crap out of him as normal. The only thing that's different is that we do berserk strats now. That is kind of scary, I will admit that. I'll try to display it. If not, I'll just do a recording of how it looks like when you do the berserk strats. Alright. Just remember to respect your HP, Clank, to get eye for. Oh, I did it too late. I did like a frame late. Okay. Alright, let me see. Clank. We want Goofy to die. That's kind of what we were hoping for. Alright, Goofy's still being an asshole. Alright, the loop begins. Now I'm getting hit on purpose. Clank. Gonna get a hit on purpose so I can display the strat for you. Clear out. Clear out the enemies with Blizzard whenever you can, so you can do the strat more safely. Oh shit, hold on. There you go, just like that. Race to the door, touch it, and we got that fast load. Sweet! I will say that that strat is fucking scary. It really is. Alright, we're gonna activate the door. Blizzard before we fall down. Activate aerial sweep, or it's optional if you want. Put in the good abilities for Donald. Don't install luck up for Goofy. Put MP gift. Put I think that's second chance or something. And remove the first two abilities for Peter Pan. Replace White Fang with Ravens Claw. Put Goofy, what's this thing called? Brain Fart, Ray of Light, and customize Stop, and you should be good. Okay, so we're just gonna match text. Change your party members. Replace Goofy with Peter Pan, because we're just gonna have Donald and Peter Pan in this fight. And we're just gonna Blizzard everything if it fucking comes out. The game will lag. Don't worry about it. That's completely normal. Oh my god. That's fine. Just like that. Ugh. Okay. Just letting you know that stop doesn't really last. What the fuck was that item? That stop doesn't really last in the Japanese, so when you're gonna fight Hook, try not to use any stops. Because it'll just be bad. Alright, now we're facing one of the crappy fights, Hook. Don't do stop. I just wanted to show you what happens if you do stop. It's just not good. Try to keep him cornered and like Blizzard as much as you can. Now I know why Aero Sweep kind of sucks along with this Keyblade. Oh god. It's very slow, this fight. Stop is also not good in English, but it is better than Japanese. Just respect them. So you just want to do like as many ground combos and the least amount of finishers as you can possibly get away with. There you go. Just like that. Alright, after that cutscene, just mash through text. I don't know why in Japanese it mashes faster or something. I think that's like a JP thing. Anyways, we're gonna switch this shitty Keyblade with Fairy Harp. We're gonna put ours. Let's see what else. Yeah, we're gonna put ours and Glide. And I believe that's it. Nothing more to that. Very easy menu. Alright. She's gonna give us Dumbo. There you go. And we bounce. Okay, this part's only for English. So, you want to get the Yellow Trinity. You see the Yellow Trinity right here? We need it. Reason why is because in the English version, we lack strength. So what we're gonna do is hop and then get the power up right here. So you should get it and you should be good. Alright, we're just gonna bounce through. Okay. Alright, when you get to this room, make sure these enemies spawn, because the little heartless that like throw magic like Nocturnes and Green Requiems and all that stuff, they won't appear correctly unless those specifically enemies spawn. Ugh, I almost twist my tongue there. And now what we're gonna do is just ours. Wow, they're just assholes to me. That's cool. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Okay, so after we go through that cutscene, we're just gonna dodge roll right to the center. And now we fight guard armor again. Cool. Don't worry, it'll be a lot easier than before. Especially from how broken we're gonna be. Alright, so we're gonna select the target that we lock, parry, ours, and then ours again. Okay, there you go. Let him transform. That happens. Oh my god. I'm like doing really bad in this fight. But it is what it is. Ugh. Yeah, the behavior's a little different in his version. He's not supposed to shoot while he's like in pieces. But this is Kingdom Hearts J. And it's just different overall. Alright, once you hear that animation, once he transforms, whenever that happens, I think this is the right animation. Like, oh my god, it takes forever in this version. Oh my goodness, okay. Ugh. Oh my god. There you go. One thing I do want to point out is that, first of all, Ars Arcanum in the Japanese version is 2 MP. Let that sink in. It's 2 MP. And then Goofy's MP GIF is 1 MP for the cost. So every time Goofy gives you 1 MP GIF, he gives you 2 MPs for 1 MP GIF. So you could technically just R's over and over and over. You'll see how broken this game really is and why Kingdom Hearts Japanese is just so much better than the other versions. And a lot of people are really missing out on this hot speedrun. Oh yeah, after the text you can move, dodge roll, and Yeah, you can move while that happens. You can't do it in the final mix version, but this one you can. Now we're gonna talk to Sid. Oh yeah, don't mash before talking to Sid in the Japanese version, because that little fade to black will happen. So after that scene, we're just gonna mash some more text, and I think that's about it. There you go. And now we're moving on to Hollow Bastion. Okay, after that's over, gonna dodge roll, go ham. Blizzard, because we want to have extra MP, and you'll see why later. And just watch the cutscene. Everything usual. You do want to customize, I forgot to do this. Remove the first ability, put on... Oh, fuck, okay, it's this version too. Okay, so... I guess in the original Kingdom Hearts, your party members have less ability points when it comes to, like, third-party comers. So, we're gonna remove the first ability, Berserk, and just put on Crit Plus, because we're gonna need it. Customize Gravity, and we're gonna remove Beast's Ethers, and we're gonna apply it to ourselves because we need it. Let's see. Alright, we're good. Oh yeah, it's a little different in this version. The bubble movement, I don't know why. That's just how it is. There you go, this is something new. I actually forgot about that. Camera's a little different also in this version, so get used to it. Alright. In English, it's not like that. In English, I think it's normal. It's just that, yeah, it's just different. Like, it's so weird. Like, looking back into this, I'm like, oh god, like... Oh yeah, this is also different too. That camera angles when you turn the gates. There you go. But same movement. Nothing too special. Okay. Gonna dodge roll. Activate the thing. And then bubble. Oh yeah. That thing. I'm just not used to it. Like, it's been a while since I played this game. It's been like 2 years since I last ran this game. Or something like that. The strats are still current. Because one, no one has really ran it besides me, so... Either or, you should be good. Beast, do your job. Beast, do your job. There you go. I thought I was gonna kill it with a stick. I would have been impressed. Alright, cool. I think the text box is a little faster in the Japanese version than in English. Ignore my movement. Oh, cool, and the camera's different too. We're just gonna go despawn the dark balls. Don't get touched. Hopefully we don't get touched. We don't get touched. We don't get touched. We're gonna get fucking touched. Go kill it. There you go. Did his job. I blame the camera for this game. Don't worry, in English it should be a lot better. Okay. Now we're gonna fight Riku 2. Riku 2, Riku 1. We're gonna fight the first encounter of Riku. And now we're gonna see why this game is so great. Because this strat is super easy. Because all you do is punish and R's. And Goofy gives you MP gift by default. Just like that. Okay, so in English, it's basically the same thing. We're just gonna punish and do R's. There's only one major difference. And that is that we're actually going to use an item. Hold on. That was my fault. Riku's really being a dick right now. Now, we pop a Mega Ether. You should have a Mega Ether on you right now. And just continue spamming R's. As long as Riku doesn't be a dick, we should be good. So just punish and R's. There you go. Very simple fight. Only difference is you use a Mega Ether in this fight, while Goofy doesn't have any MP. That's when you pop it. Alright, Tex, keep regular party members, because we're going to do this little puzzle. Alright. Dodge roll to this ledge, get the books. There's nothing more to explain here. Alright, after we solve the puzzle, open the door. Yeah, there's no little sound effect when you solve the puzzle. That's just the J thing. I don't know why. Okay. Typical route. When it comes to like emblem solving, nothing special. Now, before we go through this emblem door, there is one little thing we have to pick up, and that is a power-up. I know a lot of people don't know that this is a thing, but there is a power-up by the emblem door. In the final mix version, it's a goddamn AP up, so yeah. Alright, we just get the fuck out of here. Go through these doors, don't get bopped like I just did. Try to jump over it, but it varies, I guess. Ignore the wyverns, just do what you're supposed to do and evade. Alright. Oh yeah, different color scheme, that's right. Let's go, come on. There you go. This is a Holy G. There is no Flare G or anything like that. We don't get in this route, but that's just the only Gummi piece we're gonna get for our ship. Oh my god. I almost fucked that up again. Oh, different camera angles. Not used to it. I'm actually learning as you guys are witnessing this playthrough / tutorial. Alright, so this is the part where I look at Goofy in the face for good luck. Nothing special. Just he has a fucking mouth that looks like a dick for some reason. Gorgeous mouth though, but face looks like a dick. But anyways, we're gonna start this fight whenever it happens, just like that. Just like that. Full air combos is fine. Just like that. Alright, cool. That's all we need pretty much. Get the Blue Trinity. Gives you 2 cottages and a Mega Elixir, I believe. Because we're going to use that during our fight. Not this one, but the next one, I believe. Make sure that your magic is shortcut to Dumbo, because we're going to need it, like, right now. Center your camera, if you can, and just dodge roll, and hope to God that you don't get bopped. That's basically all I can say. Try to center your camera and ascend to the ledge. Just like that. Holy crap, that was a little scary. Believe it or not. This room does lag a little bit. Alright, after this cutscene. Alright, now we got Maleficent. But don't worry, this fight is fucking free. Just levitate and just spam R's. Just keep spamming R's. Very easy. All you do is spam R's. The moment she summons her meteors, the game will lag. Okay, so in English, Maleficent has a very, very different AI. It's different and very dangerous because if you do a wrong move, she will DM and you're gonna lose like 2 minutes. Trust me. So what we're gonna do is heal so Goofy could give us MP gift while we're doing the R spam. Because all we're gonna do is just jab it and R's. Make sure whatever extra ethers you have, you should have extra ethers throughout this route. Give it to Goofy. Make sure he has max MP because each MP counts. Before you do anything, menu, second chance because it'll come in handy, and that should be it. Alright, not gonna lie, I am a little nervous about this fight. So what we're gonna do is jump, glide, jab, 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 and then every time she uses her pin stick, just like alright, just wait. Keep going. And that should be the strat. So what you want to do is R's every time she like slaps you with her stick. And that's basically it. But to start off, you have to jab. So keep that in mind. Alright, we got cheer for Donald and some other shit that I just matched really fast. We're gonna take away Goofy's Ray of Light, and we're gonna put Ray of Light on ourselves because we suck. We're gonna change party members. We're gonna change Donald over Beast, and just go ham. Now we got Dragon Maleficent. This fight is pretty terrifying because in this version, stop is not good, but we have to use it. So we're just gonna stop and not do finishers. We're just gonna do like kind of like all the combos without the finisher, pretty much. My bad if I'm not talking correctly. It's just this fight is actually really hard. This is when aerial slipper actually comes in handy. Alright, let's see. Oh god. There you go, just like that. The reason why we have Beast is because Beast just does a better job than Donald. Donald doesn't do shit. Beast is our man. Alright, after that shenanigans over, we're gonna equip the item that we're supposed to have, which is Spear Brave, White Fang, and then equip Goofy back his Ray of Light. Okay, so we got Riku Ansem in this fight. All we're gonna do is just spam R's because R's is only 2 MP and we're just that OP pretty much. Oh yeah, his counter loop is a little different now. Just go behind him and just do the loop. And yeah, you could still spam R's while he's doing the loop, like the Fire Raga loop. You could still do it. It's very free in this game, looping Riku. I don't think doing air combos is worth it. I tried it right now and it doesn't seem like it's hot. So just do ground combos and R's and you'll be fine. Alright, Riku 2. Or add some Riku. We're just gonna do the same thing as we did before. Just stun him until he starts doing his his power-up phase or whatever. The way that you loop him is very different. It's very similar to the final mix version, except the timing is like actually different. Just heal. Let me try to do a clean example. Oh, it's a little hard, trust me. If he DMs, it happens. But I'll try to get the loop again. Go to the floor, reduce lag. Oh shit. The timing is very different. You just gotta find it. It's a little bad example, but that's kind of like the idea strat for it. Riku Ansem is very hard in English to loop for some odd reason. Oh yeah, this cutscene is exclusive to Kingdom Hearts Japanese. Just wanted to highlight that. We're just gonna talk to Sid. Just gonna talk about some door. We're gonna go through here. And then activate the Red Trinity for like the first time in like 5 hours. So that's cool. Alright. There's nothing special about here. Just dodge roll through. Don't worry about despawning them because they'll despawn by themselves. Just don't take too long and you'll be fine. They won't touch you, trust me. Unless something surprising happens. No, see, exactly. They won't touch you. Alright, cool. Yay, Oathkeeper. We're gonna do a very quick menu, which is switching Oathkeeper over Fairy Harp, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do. Okay, that was weird how I skipped that animation, but okay. That was really weird. Like, it didn't do the splash animation, but oh well, I'll take it. Now we just talked to Sid. He's gonna put some stuff on our ship so we could finally finish the game, because I'm actually getting tired. And that's about it. Oh yeah, this scene is a little different. Just exit. That doesn't happen in English. That only happens in the Japanese version, so that's like a little Easter egg. Anyways, we're just gonna bounce. We got chipmunks talking. After all that shenanigan happens, press square for the gummy block, and we're gonna install the Holy G. Make sure you manually go down to your ship before you do that, because it is a little confusing. Alright, there you go. Now we got our holy gummy piece, and we're ready to bounce. So we're just gonna fly. Yes, the game will still lag, so just get used to it. This gummy mission is gonna be unique. The reason why it's unique is because one, the ships are not as similar as they are in the final mix version. And two, you have to plan your death. So how do you plan your death? We're gonna like try to get as many hits as we can, as safely, but like we're gonna try to like not kill ourselves too quick, because if I press start, you can't skip the gummy mission in this version. In this version, you cannot skip the gummy mission while you press start. You have to actually like destroy your ship so you could skip the mission. So that's just a little fun fact. There you go. So it's gonna be hard to try to kill yourself and reduce lag all at the same time. So the game is gonna lag. We're gonna try not to get too many health pieces and try to survive as much as we can. So we should be good. There you go. Alright, this is a safe spot to do it. Now, once this transition loads, we're actually going to just diminish our ship. Alright. Anytime now. Anytime now. Obviously, you'll get used to it once you know the right HP barrier. Anyways, we're just going to bounce to Hollow Bastion. Alright, so we're in our second last world technically. So, just text box. What we're gonna do is replace Donald over Beast, because Donald's not really useful right now. Alright, make sure you have Dumbo preset already. Try to summon the least amount of enemies as you can. So I just spawned one wizard, so that was pretty good. And we're going to try to do Dumbo skip. This isn't too hard to do. Just center your camera and ascend to the ledge. Kind of like this. Alright, good. Oh god, don't get close to me. It's actually a little scary right now, because I don't know if he's getting close to me or not. Because if you get bopped, you're screwed, basically. Alright, the little wizard just vanished. There you go. That was good. That was actually pretty good. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the elevator and finish the job. Now we're gonna center ourselves to like kind of like the middle of the elevator. So let's just go kind of like right here where we look at Beast. We're gonna look down and press triangle because we want our party members to attack and Beast to do his ferocious bellow. I think that's what it's called. So you should hear a roar anytime now. There you go. And that'll just reduce lag. There you go. Alright, that was good. That was pretty good, even though it was trolling in the beginning. But you want that. You want to have, like... you want to look down so you can reduce frames, because when he does his ferocious bellow move, he will, make the game lag. So just looking down just helps a lot. And we'll look at this gorgeous face of his. Along with his feet and his hairy chest. Alright, center your camera, highlight the Dumbo, and try to get to the ledge. Pause buffer for good luck. And just remember to center your camera and ascend to the ledge. So we're just going to do that right now. Alright, that was pretty good. Little scary, but we did pretty well. Alright, this room will lag. Don't worry about it. That's just the room that lags for some odd reason. It just does. And we're going to replenish our MP. And move on to Behemoth. Alright, now we got Behemoth. Ooh, really ground pounded. Now just R's and just go ham. Okay. Should be good. Be very wise while you use your R's. And yes, when he does do the laser, the game will lag. And be careful because you can get killed by Behemoth. There you go. That was nice. Ours is just so broken in this version. Oh yeah, Omega Arts, write that in there. After the skippable cutscene, that's not skippable. Just go through some dialogue. They're just gonna give you some fire ass shit. And now we menu before the end of the world. Right after this scene. Alright, after that fire ass scene, we're gonna get fuck. Replace White Fang for Omega Arts, and replace Stop with Fire, and you should be good. They're gonna talk more nonsense, and now we proceed to the end of the world. Now, you may be wondering what's so great about this part of the run. The reason is, there's a lot of cool stuff in this version. Like you'll see now. You got invisibles that have like dick ton of health. I think that was it. Okay, cool, that was it. Oh, yo, you could access your items while it's still loading. Oh yeah, this box is a power-up. You don't need it in the Japanese version, but in English you do. It's recommended, I guess. You don't need it, but it's nice. Oh, and remember to pick up this chest. That's a Mega Elixir. Or a Last Elixir if you want to be technical. Okay. And now we got Angel Stars. It's just easier just to R's everything. Look at the damage. It's so gorgeous. There you go. Oh, we got MP haste right now. Sweet. We're gonna save those ethers for while entering the world and stuff. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're gonna get for the hell of it. And then cottage. We should be good. Do not pick up that item. Pick up this one instead. That's a Last Elixir as well. Okay. Nothing special. Literally nothing special. I know the red chest gives you a cottage in the final mix version, but in this one it doesn't. So that's just a little fun fact. And now we destroy Behemoth by just throwing gravity. Now just R's the shit out of it. Wow, the game is actually lagging right now pretty hard. Okay, just R's, and you win. Ooh, ooh, the lag. Yeah, you can see how painful Cage J is. I believe in English it lags a little less, or doesn't lag as much. Alright, just mash through some text, dodge roll, and we're going to dodge roll all the way to the center of the earth pretty much. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you'll get used to it. Now we're just going to enter through various worlds that we pass through, except for two, which are Olympus Coliseum and Atlantica. So we're just going to go through the portals like all normal. Now this part, we're actually going to just fight it, just because it's faster. And ours is just fucking 2 MP. Look how fucking OP that is. Look at that shit. I love it. Look at this. It's so broken. It's lovely. Believe it or not, this is actually faster than you summoning Simba. if they don't troll. Okay, there you go. There you go. Is that an elixir? Yes, it is! Holy shit! Yo, that's an elixir drop! Okay, now for this part, we're actually going to menu before we enter the portal. We're going to remove Ray of Light for Goofy, install it over Ravern's Claw. The reason why is because we're actually, like, we don't have too much MP to like spam R's the whole time like we did in KHJ. So in this strat, we're going to use Simba. How it's done, it's actually different. So I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Alright, right when the fight begins, summon Simba as fast as you can. And we're going to do ticks. 1, 2, and then just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Alright, now we do full charges. You can see how weak Simba is in the original version. And that's all we're going to do. We're just going to charge until the room's done. And that's it. Dismiss and leave the room. Alright, this is what's so cool about this Atlantica room. In this room, you don't have to defeat every enemy. And you'll see why. Okay. Oh my god. Target the right thing. Make sure you target the right enemy. You want to target those balloon thingies. Alright, that's it. We should be good. There you go. Now we're done with the room. We don't have to fight these enemies. Alright, for the Atlantica room, it's a little different as well. We're just going to do the same thing as we did before. Kill every enemy. In this version, we have to kill every enemy. That's just how it works for some reason. Oh wow, I whiffed. That was pretty bad, but that's basically how it works. And now we can leave the room. Pick up this last elixir. Now we're gonna fight some invisibles that have like 2 bars of health, which I always find it fun. And just R's everything. Oh god, this is a bad fight now. One of them DM'd, that's okay, it happens. Because we can punish it with an R's. Look at that shit. I love it. I fucking love it. Alright. Just mash through some text. Look at that. Beautiful. The Marvelous World of KHJ. Now, before we do anything, we have to and put on MP haste. Some of the good stuff for Donald and Goofy, which is like second chance or something. And that's about it. Shortcut to Arrow, and now we have a unique fight, and that is Chinnerbog. Yep, we got Chinnerbog. This is probably the hardest fight in the entire run, in my opinion. Or the hardest boss. Why? Because he's an asshole. Try not to do any finishers. Oh. He does hit pretty hard. Oh. Oh yeah, and he has Sephiroth health, so have fun with that. Okay, not to get blown away. Oh yeah. For some reason, if you hit the back of his neck, it just whiffs. It's just weird like that. We should be good. We should be good. As you can see, he's kind of hard to hit. Oh god, so exhausting mentally. Oh yeah, and his music is a little different too. Oh! He can kill you. So be very careful with that. I'm going a little ham right now. Alright, we should be good. There you go. That was a little scary. Before we enter Chinnerbog, make sure you have MP haste. Change your equipment to how it was before, and just enter the fight. Make sure you toggle arrow, and we're in. And yes, this cutscene was added to the English version. Alright, same strat as before. Try not to do any finishers while doing air combos. Be very careful with this fight. Good news is you can hit his head now. Wait, hold on. There you go. So that's pretty cool that you can hit his head now. So he's a little easier in this version. You could still die, though. I am taking advantage of the Berserk, so don't recommend doing it, but if you want to go ballsy, you can. There you go. That was fucking scary. And we got Super Glide. Cool. Now we're just gonna install Super Glide. We're gonna install Super Glide, remove Ray of Light, and we're gonna install it over Spear Brave. And that's about it. Oh yeah, there's no You don't float here in the Japanese for some reason. So movement here is pretty easy. Alright, so we're just gonna fly through. Oh, this is interesting. The rooms are actually bigger here. They're actually a little bigger than it is in the Final Mix version. That's interesting. And now we got this behemoth. Respect it. Don't go too ham. There you go. Just like that. Now we're just gonna go here. Activate the cottage. And GG. I do a stop for safety. Oh yeah, this little screen lasts a little longer in the Japanese version. I forgot to mention that. We're just gonna fire like we usually do. Oh god. Should be okay. I honestly cannot see pretty well. Oh my god. There. It's a little annoying. Oh. Alright, we should be good. We're just gonna R's the whole fucking group. R's is your best friend. It really fucking is. We're gonna stop for safety. Oh, one of them DM'd. Okay, that's perfect. Where is he? Alright, there you go. Now we're gonna wait. Should be dead. Summon Simba. Now Simba is very how do you say this? He's kind of weak in this version. Reason why, I don't fucking know. But he's just very weak. So it matters the way how you charge him. So we're gonna charge. Full on charge. It is scary. We're gonna do one charge. One full roar. 2. That's 3. And now we're going to go through the halfway point, which is that one. When you see the halfway... Well, we have like a quarter left, or like when you're passing the halfway point of Simba's face, that's when you release his roar. So you could stun the entire room, as you can see. And then we just continue with the original roars. Alright, one more. Just like that. And we bounce. And there you go. That's final rest. It does take a little longer in Japanese. That's just how it is. Alright, cool. Wow, okay. Wow, it sets you up right there on the save point in the Japanese. Now, since that's over, we're gonna go back to our regular weapons. Speed Brave or Spray Warrior, whichever you wish. We put Ray of Light on Goofy and White Fang if you want. Is there anything? Crit Plus is optional. You don't need to, but I don't know. I guess if you want to, you can. Oh, and then you gotta put all your good items, so don't worry about the amount of elixirs that you have. You should have enough for the route. There you go. Alright, now we got Ansem. And yes, he has purple health. So we're just gonna do typical stuff, which is R's him to death pretty much. That's all we're gonna do. go. Okay. Ugh. Whatever. Oh yeah, he submits pretty early. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Since I'm on crit health, I have a Berserk. So I'm just taking that advantage. Now you see why Kingdom Hearts Japanese is so broken. Oh god. Oh boy, he touched me again. Come on. Oh. Okay, that was not too bad. Okay, that was fine. Alright, since this is our last menu, we're going to put on Goofy Tornado. And change his attributes, which is right here. Make sure his special attack is all the way to the left side. And we're basically done. If you have any extra items, give it to him. If not, have fun with everything. So make sure you have arrow, and I think you should be good. Alright, now we got Darkside. So we're just gonna not whiff like we just did. R's like a champ. Completely normal if you don't get quick kill, just because the amount of HP they have. So don't worry about it too much. There you go. Now I'll be real with you. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. So I'll be real with you. You could DM skip Ansem, but it's a lot harder in this version. Just because he has like purple health and he just DMs very early. Alright. Just gonna deal with that nonsense. Yeah, he just DMs very early, don't worry about it. Don't do what I just did. Okay, that was too close. Remember to respect the submit. Oh, okay. Ugh. That can happen too. He could DM twice in a row. That's like worst case scenario. It's actually pretty hard to DM skip him. There you go. Very easy, just abuse R's and you'll be fine. Alright, World of Chaos. With this fight, just it's the same as usual. Get used to the camera angle because it's pretty different in this version. Try not to do too many finishers. just because the amount of lag a finisher produces. Okay, that's a good sign that we got that we didn't spawn the little bats. All right, good. Abuse the iframes. There you go. Now we're gonna try to do the glitch. Yes! Yes, I got it. Oh, hell the fuck yes. This is exactly the scenario that you want. Now, to do this glitch, you kind of have to position yourself in the center of, like, Anthem 3. That's the best way to describe it, pretty much. I actually got it. I can't believe that. Alright, that was good. Nah, I didn't activate. Fuck. Anyways, the fact that I got the Anthem 3 cutscene skip saves about 20 seconds, so that's pretty hype that I got in this video. Really cool. You could also do it in English, so no worries about that. Oh, okay, it activated. Cool. Just... Okay, that was good. That was pretty sick. Let's go. In this version, items drop a lot easier than it does in English and in the final mix. Oh, that was a weird camera. So you're just going to see a bunch of items being dropped very easily. That's very normal. English doesn't drop the items that easily, but it's just a fun fact. It's kind of more RNG heavy. That's why item usage isn't that serious. I think that's about it. Is that it? Okay, that was it. Oh, never mind. We got one more. There you go. You gotta wait. Gravity and just fire. There you go. Alright, that was good. Damn it. Alright, so we got this fuckface. Put on air on yourself and Goofy. We want Goofy to last as long as he can. And all we're gonna do is just spam R's and win. That's all we're gonna do. Wow, that R is almost whipped completely. Come on. The game will lag pretty hard, so it's okay. Oh god. Yeah, he's roaring pretty hard, but we should be okay. There you go. Alright, we should be good. And now we got the invisible room. Oh my lord. that was beautiful. Oh, whoa, whoa. I almost jinxed it. Alright. That was basically it. Cool. See how much items we have? That's why World of Chaos isn't that serious for the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts. In English, it's a little bit more RNG based, just because the drops are just like, I don't know, they just don't give you the drops that easily in the English version, along with the final mix. I think the final mix is a lot less. I'm actually not sure about that. So... oh yeah, this upcoming fight that we gotta kill, which is this little genital wart. There you go. That's it. It's just that free. It's just that free. And now, the final battle. Oh. Oh yeah, get used to the camera. Lamau. Everyone's gonna die. Donald doesn't really die that easily, so it's kind of uncommon for that to happen. So just go ham. There you go. And that's Kingdom Hearts Japanese. Or, let's just say, that is the speedrun of Kingdom Hearts. If you guys have any questions, just hit me up on, I don't know, either on Twitter. I'm usually in the Discord. And, yeah, so that's basically it. So, welcome to Kingdom Hearts. And I'll see you guys later.